everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how I re-stick my Cricut mats. These two have been cleaned and I've just done them in the usual way that I do it. I will link the video above now and down below in the description if you haven't seen how I clean my Cricut mats. So these ones have been cleaned and they've just been left to air dry. They look pretty clean, don't they? And the stick has come back. It's not too bad. It's, you know, it's pretty sticky, but it's not good enough for keeping cardstock and vinyl stuck down onto the mat, because I've tried both of these mats since I cleaned them and they are still lifting in the corners and I still need to use masking tape to hold down my cardstock. So I'm going to show you how I re-stick my mats using this. This is sticky mat adhesive and I bought this one online from Amazon. You can actually also buy it directly from Crafty Products and they sell it on their website craftyproducts.co.uk, so check that out if you have never heard of this product before. And this is how you do it. So all you need to do is clean your mats first in the fashion that I have, and then what this does is just basically forms another adhesive layer on your mat. So in order to apply it you're going to need a sponge. So this is just a kitchen sponge, nothing special about it at all. So all you're going to need to do is get a small blob of this adhesive on here. Let's give it a little shake so it's all mixed up together because I haven't used it for a while. Okay, so it comes with a little nozzle on the top, and all I do normally is put a line of it across the top of my mat, put the lid back on first as well, and then I just get my sponge and I just want to dot it all over the mat, just like that. And then once I've done the first sort of 10 centimetres or so, I put another line on, and then I'll do the same for the bottom. And just distribute it onto the mat as evenly as you can. Try not to miss any bits, which is why I do it in sections, and try not to get it outside of your actual grid lines. You want to make sure that it isn't going to be on the bit where your rollers go on your mat, because you don't want your rollers to get sticky. Alright, so what we need to do now is wait 20 minutes for this to dry, and then we'll put another coat onto the mat and then it will be ready for use. I'm just going to do my second mat. I'm actually also as well, before you put it to one side, if you just hold it up to the light you'll see any bits that you've missed. You can see I've missed that whole bit there. So I'm just going to put another little tiny blob in that section and just spread it out over there. I'm just going to use the light to be able to see where I've missed. And it's most important in these two corners, because those are the two corners that I use the most when I'm cutting. So let's then put that one to one side. Bring in this one. This one didn't come up as clean as the first one because I've used this for a lot of black cardstock, and it just marks the mat a lot more. So let's just give it another line across the mat. So sticky mat adhesive costs about £6, £7. It does fluctuate quite a lot in price, but it's worth checking out on different platforms where you can buy it from, how much it is at the time. You can see I've overspilled a little bit onto there, so I will clean that off before I leave this mat to dry. I think I got a better, more even coverage with this one. Just going to use my dish sponge just to wipe that off down the side, just make sure that I haven't got any on there. And then I'll leave that one to dry, and then I'll come back and do another coat in about 20 minutes once it's dry. Okay, it's time for the second coat of the sticky matte adhesive. So I'm just going to do exactly the same thing again, just going to run a line in 3 places down my mat. And then I'm just going to dab this all the way down my mat, just to make sure that it's evenly spread out, especially in the corners, because that is the place where we tend to stick the majority of our stuff when it's cutting, isn't it? So all the way down. And again, I'm just going to get my little sponge and just clean up the corners and the edges where my rollers would go, just to make sure that I've not got any bits that are going to stick to my rollers. And that is all done. I have done the other mat already, and that has actually already dried, so I'm going to show you. So this is the mat that I've already done, and it's had 2 coats. I'm going to show you now how sticky it is, so watch. So that just shows you how sticky that mat is, whereas before it wouldn't let me lift it up. Now it's really super sticky, and it doesn't leave a sticky residue on your hands. If you're interested in this product, it is sticky matte adhesive. This is not an ad, but I really like this item, and I will link it down below for you so you can check it out if you want to. It does say you can use it on self-healing cutting mats, but I'm not sure why I would do that, to be honest with you. But there you go. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, drop me any questions or comments down below, and hit the like button, and maybe even consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.